Anne? Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm just so delighted to be here.
Are you?
Absolutely.
And you're a regular viewer.
I am a regular viewer.
Yeah.
I've taken some courses. I'm a new hooker.
Yeah.
But I learned from some friends.
What
I'm a
courses?
former teacher.
Are you a former teacher?
Yeah.
What courses have you taken, Anne?
I did one that you did for about an hour.
Yeah.
It was a yellow house with a big wave.
Oh, right. I love that one.
And
yeah, that was
I-
one of our Zoom classes we did
Yes.
a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
My cabin, I'd just been to Newfoundland.
Yeah.
So I came back full of inspiration.
Great.
And I saw so many red cabins that were built right on the water.
Mhm.
And so I hooked that.
You made a red cabin.
I did.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. I always encourage people to take my patterns and make them their own. I think that's really important. I'm making a cup of coffee. It's my first cup of the day. And so I'm going to go over and sit down, and Anne's going to tell us a little story about, so this sort of goes like this. Let's go over here. I've got to sew. Okay, first of all, I want to say that in all the comments that I get from you guys, one comment I got one time is, please on the lives, don't sew another pattern on a shed can't frame. Have a seat, Anne. Have a visit with me. And look, I figure like if we're going live, if you really want a real live, then you wanna be part of whatever it is we're doing here. Like this wasn't planned coming on today.
Not at all.
Right? And I want the lives to be real. So really what I have to do today is I have to sew a pattern on my frame. And Anne was here shopping. Anne, you're from Prince Edward Island.
Well, I live there half the year.
Oh, you do? Where do you
Yeah.
live the other half?
New Jersey.
You live in New Jersey.
I'm a Canadian.
You're Canadian. I can tell from your accent that you're a Canadian. So you live in New
And,
Jersey half the year.
I have to come back to Canada, and we found a lovely spot in
Yeah.
PEI.
Yeah.
And I have some friends that are also in PEI. They are a bit further away, but we get together every Thursday to hook during the summer.
You teach in New Jersey. You taught
I
in New
did
Jersey.
teach in New Jersey.
Good for you.
Yeah.
In a big city? School?
No, in a suburban town.
Suburban area.
Yeah.
Yep. Great.
And so now I'm retired,
Yeah.
which I really, I love.
Yeah.
I'm a
course you
walker. I live right on the North Shore,
Yeah.
and I've made some friends in the village where we live.
Yeah.
And
Your friends didn't want to come on today?
They
were
didn't
out
want to
there?
come there. No, but they are just. I was so lucky to meet both of them because
Yeah.
they like to do the same things I like to do.
And one of them works at a co-op. You should give a shout out
Yes,
for that co-op on
yes,
PEI.
that's Artisans on Main in Surrey,
Yeah.
Prince Edward Island, and it's a wonderful group of artisans that get together. They teach, they do workshops, they just promote their art, all different kinds. There's pottery, there's jewelry, there's sea glass, there's rug hooking, weaving.
Yeah. They
and
teach some rug hooking there too,
They
I think.
do, yeah, and also and beautiful paintings. So two of my friends here are artists. They're
Are the artists.
principal artisans.
Yeah.
And their work is also promoted locally through different places.
Right.
And
So it's called Artists on Main.
the
and it's
artisans.
Artisans on Main.
Yep.
And it's in Surrey, PEI. So
And
if you
it's-
guys take a trip
yep.
to PEI, that'd be a good stop
Yeah,
for you.
and it's not on Main Street. It's in a little beautiful church, and they have this beautiful space.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us, Anne, let's talk, because I said today, Anne told me a story about teaching, and I'm always saying that when you teach someone to hook rugs, that you just never know what you're teaching them. And tell us your story, Anne, about your friend and the punch needle and the...
Well, as I said, I'm a new rug hooker. I got involved with call ourselves the Happy Hookers.
Yeah.
In PEI, and we get together and hook. And a friend of mine came from Ottawa to visit.
Yeah.
And she said, I have this punch needle. I don't really know how to do it. And my friend Rika, who I came here today with,
Yeah.
she gave me a workshop at Artisans on Main on
Yeah.
how to punch needle. And I said, well, I actually have a pattern here, and it was one of your kits.
Yeah.
And I said, I think it's rug hooking, but you could probably punch it too.
You can. All of
So
our
I said,
kids
let's
you can
try
punch,
it.
Sure.
Let's try it.
Yeah.
So I showed her the difference in hooking and the difference in punching. And I gave her some wool.
Yeah.
And she said, I think I really like this. So she said, I said, well, I don't have enough wool to give you, but she said, well, I'm going to call them.
Yeah,
So
she did.
called, and one of your staff,
Mary, probably, yeah.
probably told her what she needed to get, or what she could get to augment. And she goes, you know what she really should do is just buy another kit.
Yeah.
So she did, because there's so much, you give us so much yarn in your kits.
Oh, good. Thank you. And if you run out of anything, we supplement.
I
We
told
mail
her
it to
that.
you. Yeah. So
I said you could just
they're guaranteed.
Call.
Yeah.
I said you could just call them, and I'm sure they would help you out. So anyway, she did a beautiful punch needle of the Rose Country field, Rose Country, I think it's called.
Yeah.
And she punched it, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, the rose field, wild rose field. Yeah, it's sweet.
Because she
it's
has,
an 8x8. It's one of our 8x8s.
So I think, so she has a punch one, and now her next thing is she's going to hook one.
So you, I know that's not in, go ahead.
I had taken her over to my friend Rika's house.
Yeah.
Over for tea. Rika showed her the technique for punching.
Yeah.
And she was hooked.
Now she's on
And
both.
now she's a knitter.
Yeah, so she has lots of yarn.
And so now she's got this new thing to do. She's always looking for new things to do.
Oh,
And she was
great.
just,
I'm
so I
glad.
said, I'm a former teacher. Like Rika taught her. I helped her with it, practice it.
Yeah, you don't need like a certificate to teach somebody.
No,
you can teach anyone, and I think that's one of the things. Whoops, I lost my needle now. My father used to get mad at me for this, losing my needle and leaving my scissors in the chair. He used to get mad at all my sisters. I'm gonna have to go get another needle. I'll be right back. I can't not do this. I'm compelled to do this. So I'll get another needle. I'll be back in a second.
So when did you start rug hooking?
3 years ago.
3 years?
Hmm. And then it was a COVID project.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
for
worked,
many people.
We worked away doing our own things. We actually did a carpet bag.
Oh, right.
A
Yeah.
rug-hooked carpet bag. And we've all been here. We have a lovely picture of the 5 of us standing amongst your yarns.
Yeah, I recognized you guys when I came in this
remember
morning.
that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Yes, I
Yeah,
remember.
you guys are regulars.
And
It's nice. So I was happy when I walked in. I walked in the front door this morning. Usually I come in the back. And you guys were there waiting for me. It was a nice treat.
But we
Thank
got
you.
up at 7 we left PEI at 7 in the morning to be
Yeah.
here.
So this is just like a little annual trek. You guys will come here. You'll probably go out to lunch or do something else today and have a
Exactly.
little bit of fun. Make a day trip.
Yep.
Thank you for coming. I so appreciate it.
Yeah, well, it's always I also get my inspiration from coming here.
Good. Yeah.
I see all the color, and I can't not like I'll pick up some yarn. I just have to have it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's good. You need to build your, really, if you just go back to the same stash over and over again, it's just kind of hard to keep getting excited because you need new shades and to grow as a rug hooker or as an artist. You need new input, right?
Well, it's
whether it's
something that-
inspiration or,
Yeah, it's something that's really grown, and I've started using fabric strips, and now I'm doing a variety of textures. I love that your kits include sari silk and, nubbly yarns and
Yeah.
the thicker, chunkier yarns and the finer ones. It's lovely to have all those different things, and I find I look at things differently now. I see things that I didn't think I used to. I would never call myself an artist, ever.
yeah,
But when I look at some of the things that I've created,
yeah.
I kind of think, well, maybe I am. I don't know. I just like to do it.
Good for you. Yeah.
It also centers me.
It centers you?
Gives
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
It gives me some. I have to do something with my hands. I've always knitted, needle pointed, cross stitched. So it's just fun to do
Yeah.
this.
So learning how to hook rugs has really changed a lot of things for you. It's
Yes.
changed the way you see things and
Yeah.
hello, there's a couple other people visiting. We won't put you on camera unless you want to be. You're welcome to join us. But so it's really changed the way you see things.
Yep.
Has it changed the way you feel about yourself a little bit? Sounds like it. If you
I
now
think
you
so.
feel, yeah,
Well, I'm proud of the work that I've been able to do. People have commented on it, but in my own heart, I like to display things that I've made.
yeah, it's a great thing. Do you
It
have a
is.
rug that you've made there in your bag?
I don't.
No,
I have a
okay.
pattern, but
You have a pattern that you drew?
I did not
No.
draw it.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll leave that one then. I want to tell everybody so I think just Anne is a great example of knowing what it means to learn how to hook rugs, that how it can change you and how it can expand it can not only expand your voice and what you say and express, but it can expand the way you see the world. And many of you know that if you've been hooking for a while. But when you teach someone how to hook rugs, and that's what Ann and I were talking about earlier, you give them not only the kit or the tool or the hook or the little bit of wool, you give them the potential to see the world differently and to think about the world differently. And I think that gift is, and I get chills almost every time I say this, and some people say, oh, you're just saying that because you want to sell kits. Well, if you think that about me, you shouldn't follow me, because I really do believe that when you teach someone how to hook rugs, you get this opportunity to teach them to see the world differently, and it's really a magnificent gift. And if you go from seeing yourself as someone who wasn't creative or wasn't an artist to seeing yourself as someone who is an artist, and you're just beginning, that maybe you are an artist, I think is what you said. That changes, that just opens up a whole world for you, and I think it makes your life richer, and I'm really happy for you.
Well,
and I'm happy that you gave that gift to somebody else.
Well, thank you.
Because that is what we're trying to do here, I think, is to share the joy of rug hooking. And the joy of rug hooking just sounds so trite, because it's more than a joy. Like, you made friends through it.
Yes.
Right? So you connected
It's
to a community, right?
It is a community.
Yeah.
And we get together all through the pandemic.
Yeah.
We got together. It was our little bubble.
So it's like it's sustenance and support, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
And
really,
even though I go home to New Jersey through the winter, we
You keep in touch?
We set ourselves aside that time
yeah,
to gather on.
Zoom or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're having a live hook-in after this. Everybody, if you want to join us at 12 o'clock, if you're a follower of our newsletter, you would have gotten a link on Monday or Tuesday, I think, wasn't it, Angela? And it'll be in your inbox. And at 12 o'clock, you can come live, and we'll have a hook-in with me. That's why I got to get this sewn on, because I got to have something to hook. And how much time do we have left, Ange?
We're at 12 minutes.
We're only at 12 minutes in?
Mhm.
Oh, we got lots of time. I was getting worried. That's great. Okay, so the inspiration session went out this week. If you didn't get your inspiration session, email us for some reason. If it's check your spam. If you are a member of the inspiration sessions, your inspiration session went out this week, and we were hooking an amazing fox rug, and I finished the rug, and I'll post a picture of that on the inspiration sessions for next month. And if you're in the inspiration sessions, what we do usually, a lot of times for the inspiration sessions, we've been doing having a little hook in so we can see each other. And this month we decided to invite the whole community. And that's through your newsletter that you'll get that if you're subscribed to our newsletter. But Angela and I have been telling you that we have a project to announce, and today we're going to announce it, and it's on our website, and I'll explain it to you, Anne, how it works, because if I explain it to a person, it makes it easier. But basically how it works is the Mystery Art Project is a 12-month project. And when I walk into my house, I have this collage of small 8x8-inch hooked rugs, and they are really beautiful. Mine are a lot of beiges and grays. This one that we're going to do together is more colorful. My husband initially came up with this idea. I have to give him some credit for this. And he said, I think you should get people to make a collage of rugs. So what we're going to do is each month I'm going to send you a package, and it'll be a mystery, but it's going to be seasonal, and there's going to be all the seasons represented, all colors, all kinds of textures and fibers, and it's an 8x8. And what you can do is you can join, and we're only keeping it open till October 31st. So you have like 10 days or whatever it is to join. And you'll get one beautiful piece to hook each month. And each piece I think takes I think in fairness, it'll take you about an hour and 15 minutes maybe to hook. And each month I'll send you a video of me hooking that piece start to finish. So it's a course and a pack and a small kit each month that will come to your door, and it's available on our website now. And at the end of the year, you will have 12 pieces, and it will all be one art piece. So it'll hang as a collage, and you can frame them or you can set them up unframed, or you can frame them all. You can have someone frames. We have frames available if you want to get them from us. But it's a big project, and we're launching it today. But I just want you to know, it's not going to be like you can't join in a month, you can't join in 3 months, you have to join today if you want to join. Have to join before October 31st if you want to join. It's a limited time offer. So what do you think about that idea?
That sounds amazing.
It does sound amazing, doesn't it? I know, yeah. And it's not too expensive. It's $49.95 to join, and it's each month you'll be charged $49.95, and the package will be mailed to you. So, and you can follow along with us. And I think people will be posting them on Wild with Wool or whatever as we go along. I think it'll be fun to see them there. And that is the Mystery Art Project, and it's a new project from Deanne Fitzpatrick Studio. And I want you to join. So, and we thought like the Mystery Art Project, and then we realized Halloween's coming up and kind of all fit in. So Angela kind of did up a great little black and white logo for it, and it's up there right on the website. Angela, what else do we need to tell them about that?
You have a picture of the first one, so you get a sneak peek.
There's a sweet little video, and on the product there's a sweet little video, and I'm standing in front of my rugs at home, and then there's a sneak peek of the first. Well, I don't know if I'm actually going to send that one out first, but it gives you one. It'll show you one of the rugs that you'll be creating, and I think really my belief is that this is going to be one of the best landscape series that I've ever created, because I'm putting so much intention into it. And there will be 12 amazing small 8x8 landscapes that you'll get, and you can hang them 6 over 6 like above your couch, or you can hang them 4 over like 3 rows of 4, so it'd be a big rectangle, or you can hang them in rows of 3 by 4, and it'll be a long skinny rectangle. So that's what we're doing.
And Lorna said she might even do it.
Lorna said she might even do
really,
it.
that's one of the things that when I talked before about trying to hook again.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I said I would love to do, because when you walk into your living room and you see that collage.
Yeah.
It's amazing, right?
Yeah,
So
people love it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I wanna see
And it's
if
very-
I wanted to do it, that's what I would like to have to do.
It's very attainable.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have me going along. Now the wools in the kits might not be exactly what I'm working with, but they'll be close.
Yeah.
You know, we always approximate it really good in terms of colors, but so I'm working on them home. I really wanted to make one this morning, but I don't know what happened today. I woke up at 4:30. I read for an hour. I fell back to sleep until 8:38. So I didn't meet you on the road this morning.
No.
Usually Lauren and I meet on the road. We were walking by. But I have a question for this week too. And my question is, what music do you put on to sort of get you grooving? Like if you're listening to, if you want to groove, what music is getting you grooving? If you're like alone in the house and you just
work or
whatever, just like you're just getting yourself going. What music do you love to groove to? Nobody got anything. Okay, I bet there's some good ones coming in the comments. Now, Donnie Miller tells me I'm not to have my computer. This is my friend, and I would have to say Donnie has been a mentor over the years, a spiritual mentor and a comedy mentor, and one of the things he says is, Deanne, when you're doing that live, you shouldn't be checking the comments. Do that after.
Yeah,
Don't you think?
I like that.
You like that?
Yeah.
Did it bug you when I was doing that too?
It didn't bug me.
Because you're nicer than Donnie. But yeah, just stay focused on who you're with is what he says. Like, never mind. And then, so I do read, Angela and I both read the comments. I don't know if you read some of the comments, Lorna, do you sometimes?
Sometimes, yeah.
I would have to say my music would be the 70s rock and roll.
70s rock and roll?
Same.
Yeah. Yeah, you too?
Depends on my mood, though.
Yeah. Depends on your mood?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does depend on your mood. So do you have a favorite from the 70s or?
Oh. Well, I do like the Rolling Stones.
Yeah. You do like the Rolling Stones?
Yeah.
Got a favorite song?
Can't get no satisfaction. Yeah.
I know. It's such a great song.
That is a great song.
Yeah. I gotta get a string here. Oh, look at this. This came out with my string, a little tiny caribou. Oh, I don't know, maybe I should hook them. traits to care about. What about you, Lauren? What do you listen to?
Nazareth, April wine.
Oh,
You
yeah.
do love April wine, don't you?
I do.
You do.
And I do love Nazareth.
Yeah.
Right. Little River Band. I don't know.
We could ask Angela. We won't know. We won't know who they are. What do you listen to, Ann?
It's a lot of dance music and a lot of heavier music.
Yeah, like rock, kind of, like heavy metal, kind of.
Kind of like industrial,
Yeah.
like Nine Inch Nails, Marilyn
Yeah.
Manson,
Ooh.
Rammstein.
Yeah, that's your
Yeah.
thing. Now, does Rich like that too?
Nope.
No, he's more of a country guy, probably, is he, or something else?
He likes country and he likes like the hip, tragically hip,
Yeah,
you know,
Yeah.
light rock.
I do like
yeah,
them too.
The hip's
Yeah.
great.
yeah.
What do you listen to, Deanne?
Well, I listen to a lot of different things. I've been listening to rap, Classified, this beautiful album, acoustic, Classified. It's just beautiful. I love it. He sings with Jan Arden and David Miles and all kinds of other people. But that's not really what I grew out to. I forget his last name, but he's Jim Cuddy's son.
Oh,
Sam. Well, Sam. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sam, but I listened to Jim Cuddy's son. His name is Sam, and he has a group. And I listened to that.
well, Blue Rodeo is like,
Over and over. Blue Rodeo's great.
Fantastic.
I love it too. Yeah. Have you seen them live?
yes.
Yeah, they're great. Jim Cuddy is just really, he just loves to
Yeah.
He loves to sing and perform it. You feel
I
it
saw
when
them
you
in
hear
like 19, I want to say, when did we move there? Probably late 80s
the late 80s. So you've
in-
been seeing them for a long time.
in an arena.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
And then I've seen
Yeah.
them at the Kia Bala.
What's the key of Allah?
Bala is a place up north,
Yeah.
sort of in the Muskoka area.
Okay.
And friends of ours have always gone there. And
Okay. I'm gonna get a piece of back and forth here. And I need a Sharpie marker. And I'm just gonna draw on a little 8x8 so I have something to hook. So this won't be one of the mystery art project, but so join the mystery art project if you can. It's a series of 8x8 kits delivered to your door once a month for 12 months so that you can create one magnificent piece of art. And each one in itself will be beautiful. It'll take you, and you know, even if you are designing your own or whatever, this might be a nice little go-to, just a little treat for yourself each month, and that is the mystery art project. And I think I'm going to save this because I feel pressure to sort of draw something amazing, and I don't think I have it in me because I'm here with Anne and Lorna and Angela, and we're just all kind of chatting and talking. I'm just going to wait for that. And next week, if you want, I can come in and I can hook you out in there, because if I can hook you out of here in there, because I want to hook a little bit on every live. So come on in and I'll hook. Thanks, Anne, for being with us. Thank you, and thank your friends for waiting for you. They were so good. So you can come in if you want, but I'm just going to hook this. I'm hooking this white shirt. And I'm just hooking some pieces that might be little kits. So I'm going to hook you out right there. A little bit of hooking in every live. That's what we want for sure. This is his tie, so I can't...
That's really cool.
It's cool, isn't it? I
Yeah,
like
it's
it. Kind of
got like a-
reminds me of my husband.
I was gonna say that.
So I thought this would be a cute little kit, like for kids to hook for their dad for Father's Day or whatever. I don't know if I'll make it a kid or not, but wouldn't it be sweet? And I was thinking of just calling it Dad. What do you think, Lauren?
Yeah, no, I think
Yeah.
it's a good idea.
That's even the color of Robert, really. It's
Yeah.
kind of dark. Yeah. But I have to find a great wool for the tie. And I don't know, I'm kind of looking for something fine, but maybe like a winey. This might work, that wine that goes into orange. Let's try that. See if that will work for the tie. Last night I went out to supper. We have a great Filipino restaurant in Amherst now. And Jessica Hoyt has opened a Filipino restaurant. And, oh, the food was so good. We invited Lorna to come with us, but
Lauren was having homemade pizza.
Lorna was having homemade pizza, yeah.
My boy.
And so it was really good. We had a delicious dinner. I had honey garlic chicken and like a skinny noodle with cabbage, and it's called Sarsosa's cuisine. All right, so that's it for this week. Join me for the Mystery Art Project. Go on and find out all about it on the website, and it's going to be fun. I'm going to make 12 gorgeous, magnificent, small landscapes, and I'm going to send one to you each month. And you're going to get a video of me hooking it start to finish, and I'm making them now.
Oh, that's right. You get a free video with it.
Yeah, you get a free video with it. Yeah,
And when does
that's
it
right.
actually start?
I don't know if it's going to start in November or December. I'm not sure, but we're hoping for November. It depends on how many people join, and because we have to pre-order all this wool,
Yes.
it all has to be organized,
That's why I
and
was thinking maybe December.
it might be the 1st of December before it goes out. But anyway, it'll be going out, and either way, you'll get 12 months, and join up now and save. And there's going to be limited availability because we are wrapping it up October 31st, and you won't be able to join after that. So see you guys later. Thank you. And remember, every time you teach someone to hook rugs, you never know. You just never know what you're sharing with them. It opens up so much potential in each of us. Take care. God bless you all. Thanks a lot. Oh.